This book is called Alice the Fairy by David Shannon, and the title attracted my attention because we have a grandma named Alice, and we have a little cousin, Alice, Emmeline and Hiram's younger sister. So let's read about Alice the Fairy. Alice the Fairy. My name is Alice. I'm a fairy. I'm not a permanent fairy. I'm a temporary fairy. You have to pass a lot of tests to be a permanent fairy. I have wings so I can fly. I can't fly very high yet, but I can fly really fast. Look at her go. Look at her sparkly wand. This is my magic wand. This is my blanket. Fairies use magic wands to change frogs into princes and things like that. I changed my dad into a horse. One time my mom made cookies for my dad, so I turned them into mine. Oh, look at her crown too. I felt bad about the cookies, so I thought I'd whip up a new outfit for my dad. Did I tell you he's the Duke of Morningside? Morningside Drive? Well, he is, so she wanted to make a plaid velvet shirt and golden sparkly pants and purplish pinkish shoes. That's her favorite color. Can you see your dad wearing something like that? But clothes were too hard, so I made him a new crown instead. Look at that new crown. What kinds of things did she put onto that new crown? With my magic with my magic wand, I can make leaves fall from trees. Woo! Have you ever tried doing that with your magic wand? And I can draw pictures on water. Wow! Have you ever tried to draw pictures on water? Sometimes I use my wand to disappear. What is she doing with her wand? But that's kind of scary. I'd rather use my blanket to disappear, huh? Of course, I have a magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Well, what do you know? It's me, Alice. Thank you, mirror. Fairy dust is very useful. I use it to turn oatmeal into cake. Look at that fairy dust, that sugar on her oatmeal. See her tongue sticking out? Looks like she's getting ready to lick it. Casting spells is another important part of being a fairy. Watch me make my dog float on the ceiling. Hocus pocus, crocendocus. Howkin towkin, riggin falcon. The dog, is he floating on the ceiling? Doggin, floggin, biddle noggin. Okay, that one needs a little work. She'll have to practice that spell a little more, huh? But a fairy must be very careful. Be very careful with magic. Once I accidentally turned my white dress into a red one. Oh, how did she do that with her magic wand? That made the Duchess so mad she locked me in the tower forever. I got away though. A fairy's life is filled with danger. Broccoli is often poisoned by the wicked duchess and should never be eaten. Oh, that's silly. Broccoli's good for you, huh? Fairies also hate baths. I'd like to turn my bath water into strawberry jello. That would be fun. How would you like to take a bath in jello? But I don't know how yet. That's another spell she's got to learn, huh? You have to be a permanent fairy to do tricks like that. They go to advanced fairy school to learn how. There's the permanent fairies going to advanced fairy school. I'm supposed to learn how to make clothes get off the floor and dance around and line up in the closet. That sounds like a fun way to clean your room. Make your clothes dance around and line up in the closet. I'm not very good at that, though. Looks like she got distracted, huh? I'll probably be a temporary fairy forever. She wants to turn that frog into a prince, huh? And that's the end of Alice the Fairy.